Alright. We're gonna start a new game. That's my new game. New Game Plus that I've played through, gosh, 4 times now? Well, you can custom... Oh... Holy shit, I had no idea you could customize this. Okay, let's see. Difficulty. Very hard. We're not gonna fuck with that. We're doing very hard. No, I don't want to start the tutorial. Mission 1, A Long Day in Dunwall. It is the anniversary of Jessamine's death, 15 years in the future. Emily is Empress and is ruling, well, quite well. Let's get into this, boy. I'm not gonna skip any of this, by the way.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
So yeah, that's the story so far. There's a serial killer going around.
Watch your step, Majesty.
Already a noticeable improvement in the graphics.
To all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
She's like the mega captain.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Corvo talks now.
Emily,
You look tired, Father.
every year I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsey says the Duke is bringing special
Serkonos
gifts.
is the island
That's
that
intriguing.
Corvo's from.
Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsey? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atano,
His voice is
a
incredible.
native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little Sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and
Oh,
her
this is
father
gonna.
for the
This
Crown
just
Killer
went south
murder.
real quick. Wait for it. Zoop. Bye, boys.
Can't still my heart.
Alright, so we have a choice. We can play as Emily, or we can play as Corvo. They have different abilities, and their mechanics are slightly different. So who are we playing? Ruler of the Empire, or Lord Protector? I am leaving the choice up to you guys. Emily it is.
I will cast you in cold marble.
Bye, Corvo.
Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Cauldron Prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the Rose Gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
It'll be all Captain Mayhew.
No!
That's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half?
God, this guy's a prick.
There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside her chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei, The throne room. Father!
Alright,
Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
so that was a lot happening within a very short time
Should I
frame.
just
So,
end it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think.
If you're unaware who Delilah is, she was a character that initially came around in the Dishonored DLC. She was one of the
How many
witches
times have I looked at that skyline?
who had her,
Feels
she
like
like had her
everything
own
just
coven,
changed.
and you were playing as Dowd, trying to get rid of her because she was being a bitch. I don't know. So now she's back with,
Delilah is some
and
sort
her
of
plot
witch.
this
How is this
time
possible?
is to take the throne.
Lady
So-
Emily, you're all right. Where's the royal protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today down at the docks. Looking for the royal protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Alright.
This won't open without my ring. Ramsey has it. These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
So yeah, choking people out takes a lot longer. I'm actually gonna turn on all the heads-up display stuff just for you guys. Just so you can all get the full experience.
Kind of dry. I could really go for a whiskey or something. Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks.
So if you can see that choke out, it's a lot slower.
Raiders.
Even it's even slower than the non-upgraded choke in the
Throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here.
First
and
one.
stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've
the
searched
lean
royal
was kind of
chambers.
nerfed a little bit because now if you're leaning you can still be visible
We'll cover for you if anyone
and
from
you
Duke's
don't
Guard
lean as
returns.
far.
This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Alright. Oh Jesus, he saw me. He got eyes on me like right away. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can do this correctly. Hopefully he comes into the middle of the room. Yeah, there you go. Peace, bitch. So I didn't kill him. He is unconscious. That
I'll
is
need my hand again.
a nice new feature, is that you can drop, knock people out now instead of having to drop assassinate to kill them. You can sprint sort of while you're holding a corpse, but your movement speed is slower and you make more noise if I remember correctly.
This lock.
Alright, I'm gonna just drop you in here.
I have a feeling I'll need these.
I'm gonna do the same thing that I did in
This
the
could be
first
handy.
game, which was supernatural abilities only.
The reserves won't help against Delilah. I had a way to carry it all out of here. I'll need this. I should close the safe room door so Captain Ramsey stays put. Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial suite atop Dunwall Tower.
Target
Stay
eliminated.
put until this is all set straight, Ramsey. Enjoy the rations and well water, sleeping next to a fortune.
Delilah and Duke Luca Abel have taken the tower. Dunwall is no longer a safe place. I am to be meeting with a boat captain down by the docks. Yep. Alright, cool. I'm likely going to end the stream soon. I'm gonna see if I can play until I meet the outsider.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. I've got to get out of Dunwall. I've got to get away.
That
I should
is
talk
the
to the
ship
captain of that ship.
that I'm trying to get to.
What do I have to do to help my father? What do I have to become?
Good night.
Traitorous dog. The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it, you've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkonos, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now.
Alright. God, this is so slow. It's so ridiculous. It's actually kind of agonizing having to wait. You just chill there.
Hard times. Gotta be on the lookout.
Okay, so This is an easy way to get away from all the people. There's nothing important over here anyway.
Attention Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Baldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah. Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
I may...
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop.
No, I need to get to...
Trust me. You don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
I need to get to the boat, so... I'm gonna skip that little... There's a little side thing that gives you a little information on the Crown Killer, but, I don't really need to do that. So I'm gonna skip that. Just wait for another train car thing. Hopefully another one actually comes.
This shirt reeks. I've got to get a spare uniform.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, so I just gotta wait. Hopefully I can get to that pipe from the car. Oh, okay, there's a thing.
People of Dunwall, fugitive is now punishable by death. Aid the City Watch in this time of transition.
Hop, 360. You can click the thumbstick to swim faster, as if you were sprinting. So that's a nice addition as well.
Is there any chance Lady, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it. Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yep.
Yes.
Let's
I'm
do
ready.
it. Oh yeah. Fortunately, I've already attained the ghost achievements for this game, so... But I'm still going to try and ghost, because I haven't tried the ghost on hardcore. So this might be anything. Or this might be interesting, is what I'm trying to say.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd.
Oh,
this
the
place?
void.
Where am I?
This is the new and improved void. All right.
I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
And here is where we meet the outsider.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
Accept the outsider's mark.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something.
So, Emily
Stories. They're
has
true.
different abilities from Corvo. So Corvo had a short-range blink, but Emily pulls herself.
Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
Primarily, it's more a tool of locomotion than a blink, but you can still use it as blink.
I know you. Do you remember?
Oh look, it's Jessamine.
It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
So the heart in this game functions a little differently. It still tells you where stuff is, but now you can lock things. So see, I just locked those runes, so if I put the heart away, it'll remain on my screen. So you can only lock one thing at a time, and see if I put it away, it's gone. And the same thing that you can squeeze it to get her to talk to you.
There is no sky.
Who is Delilah? How could she?
These are all the
I don't
people,
understand.
the eventual targets. But we'll get into that there. And now shrines have 2 runes.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth, until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Okay, so that was the Void and the Outsider. We've successfully escaped from Dunwall, and we're on track to a great game. Unfortunately, I will have to end the stream for now, so let me...
When I was 10 years old,
I'm gonna let this
bored
play.
with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
That is how we became Dishonored once again. So I'm gonna get everything sorted first, and then there's our new crossbow, crafted by Piero, of course. All right. So, the bone charms are a little different. There is crafting now, but we'll have to get into that next stream, and we'll also go over the abilities more in detail on the next stream. I am likely going to be streaming tomorrow when I get home from class in the morning, so around 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time is when I'll be streaming again, so back around that time, and we will continue with Dishonored 2. But for now, I have to save and exit. So that was the beginning of Dishonored 2. More tomorrow. I hope that you all enjoyed the stream. We will pick this up tomorrow. Peace, slave boys.